Hi, everybody. This is Jessica Bellinger, and I am the founder of Peace Theory Consulting, which is a consulting company that I created for women who are looking to find peace in their work, their life, and their home. Peace your way for your lifestyle. One of the programs that my company offers is a vision board creation course. And I have really believed in vision boards. As you see behind me, there is a stripped down version of a vision board behind me. And the reason why I'm making this video today is because I thought what better way to introduce myself and the company to our audience and to really show you that I believe in and use the things that I am going to be teaching you as your coach and consultant than to give you an insider's look of me creating my new vision board. So I will say this. If you are a woman who does not have a vision board on your wall at this time, or if you have a vision board that has been on your wall for more than a year and you have not taken from or added to that vision board, stick with me for the course of these videos so I can give you some great information on how you can truly turn your vision board from being a collage of pretty pictures on the wall to a tool for your self-development and growth and real vision manifestation. So to start off, I want to explain to you what a vision board truly is. A vision board is a visual representation of your goals and your dreams. And I truly believe that it is imperative for women, especially, to have a vision board because we get caught up in being mom, in being wife, in being teacher and employee and construction worker. We lose the essence of who we are. So a lot of our goals are not our own. They're our children's. They are our husbands. They are our employers. So if we don't have a representation on our wall as to what it is that we want to create in life, then I'm going to tell you a lot of our goals and dreams are going to collect dust while we are assisting other people to reach the dizzying heights of goal attainment. Okay, so that being said, the vision board being a visual representation truly does mean it is a visual representation. Your vision board needs to include wonderful pictures. As you see, my dog Jessie has now decided to join the video. But a vision board is truly a visual representation. So you want to cover your vision board with pictures and quotes, affirmations, beautiful images that really represent to you what your goal is. And that's going to be different for every individual woman. Yes, each woman may have the goal of being a great mom. But the pictures that I have on my board that represent me being a great mom should be and probably are going to be completely different than your visual image or mental image of what it takes to be a great mom. Additionally, without really digging into you too much right now, I have to say that you cannot have a vision board unless you have a vision. If you are not at the point where you know what it is that you want to do, where you have a goal for yourself that is outside of just wanting to be a mom, a wife, a spouse, then to have a vision board is going to be pretty difficult for you because you don't have clarity in what it is you really want to create for yourself. So for instance, for me, I have wanted for a very long time to open my own business to help women and young girls really develop self-confidence and be better versions of themselves. But not just that, but to be able to walk into a room and be women of gravitas, to be role models, to really show a different image of what we're seeing out in society is what a woman really should be. So for me, it has taken me a very long time to get that vision going. And I will say that it did not actually come to fruition until I got it on a vision board and I also got it written down. And we will cover that in another series about truly having to have your goals written down. However, again, you cannot have a vision board if you aren't clear on your vision. And as we go through the series of this, as we go through this video series, I will cover and explain to you how you can truly get clear on your vision before you look at creating a vision board. Also, I want to say that creation of a vision board does not have to take a lot of money, but it does have to take time. Okay. Now, there are other vision board workshops that you will see offered by other individuals, and they're going to call you into a room, give you some scissors and some materials, and say, cut out these pictures and put them on this poster board, and voila, here's your vision board. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you that your vision should take much longer than an hour to create. Okay, it should take you more than an hour to really get clear on just the aspects of what you want to put on your board. And the importance with that, because a lot of people are really rushed and they're very impatient and they want it now. And it's great to have that fire of wanting it now. But your vision is you. You are what you are wanting to create, a life better than what you have now, and opportunities that you've never seen before. So don't rush that process. Really take time and create a vision board for yourself that really does represent you and your goals in a way that really gives it some dignity in what it is you're doing. And you're really paying homage to what it is that you're wanting to create. And you're not a rush job. You are a masterpiece in the makings. So you want to make your vision board just as important to that masterpiece process as it is for you setting your goals and wanting to do this in the beginning. Also, vision boards do not have to cost a lot of money to make. They really don't. You can make a vision board with general basis of what you buy your children for school supplies. And I say that because if you look behind me, again, this is my stripped down version of my previous vision board. And I'm going to reuse this board to create my new vision board. This will be my fourth vision board that I have created. And I know some of you are thinking, 4? I just want to get 1. Exactly. But for me, as time has gone by, I have decided that some goals didn't fit with really what my vision was. I have obtained numerous of the things that I had on my vision boards. So periodically I go through and I redo my vision board so that I can continue to grow that vision into something great and something that really fits where I am at that time. So previously on my board, I had wanting to start my company. I've obtained that goal now. So now I'm going to put on my board the next level of wanting to be an entrepreneur, of wanting to have, the office, the huge training center, the smart boards on the wall, hundreds of people contacting me for advice and to get into my programs, and really being able to be a successful businesswoman that is my image of being a successful businesswoman and life coach. So my board has to change. But this is the exact example of the previous board that I did. So instead of going out and spending a lot of money on creating a new board, I stripped down this previous one. I'm going to revamp it over the course of this video series, and you're going to see as I go through the steps. And we're going to have a great time as you watch Jessica's vision unfold into a beautiful masterpiece of vision board creation. So with that point, again, a vision board does not have to cost a lot. You pretty much need something to put the pictures on. What I have here is I call them science fair boards. For those of you who are about my age, a little bit younger, the little 3-fold board that you use for science, you put your little plant here and you have your hypothesis and your pictures on it. Cost me about $1 to $2 at my local dollar store. I have some letters, again, that I got from the local dollar store. I love these letters because they were very patriotic. And for some of you who know me, you know that I am a veteran. U.S. Army veteran of 7.5 years, so I love having that red and blue and then the base of white on my board. I also have some other letters that are very pastel and big, bright, bold colors. And all of this I got at my local dollar store, and I probably spent about $7 to $10 on all of the materials that I used to create this vision board the last time. And this time I'm going to reuse a lot of those same materials along with some new materials, of course. School has just started, so we have new markers and colored pencils and thumbtacks and all of that we have to go with. So what do you need to create a vision board? Well, first off, I've already said you have to have a vision and you have to have clarity in your vision. And by having clarity, that will give you the images in your mind of what you see that will help you create those images on your vision board. I also recommend that you have pictures, affirmations, quotes, any kind of knickknacks or things that really are important to you. For instance, on my previous vision board, I had these beautiful skeleton keys. I will definitely put those back on the board. But I have those on there because for some reason I've always loved how those old keys looked. So it, to me, just kind of brings back that childlike wonder and thought of, oh, look at those pretty keys. I love those. So it makes my vision board very personal, very specific to my goals and who I am as a person. I would also recommend, ladies, that you do not use a lot of glue. Or if you are going to use glue and sticky adhesives, that you set your board up so that the areas that you're going to put your glue and your sticky things are going to be there permanently. Or you will find all of these little distress marks here on my board where previously I used glue and sticky gems, and when I went to take them off, it did cause some damage to my board. Now, I'm not worried about that because construction paper and pictures on vision board are exactly what you want to be doing. So by the time this is done, at the last video, it's going to be a 3-part series, but at the last part of this video, you're not even going to be able to know that that damage is there. But I do recommend, if you're going to use tape, use the double-sided tape and put those on your things that you know you can remove. So I would put the tape on these things here, or I put them over here where these are little foam color pieces, and it is much easier to take down those adhesives so it doesn't ruin your board. But I will say I am an extreme fan of thumbtacks and stick pins when it comes to creating your vision board, because yes, adhesive is great, but if your vision board is a proper tool of manifestation as it should be, then I guarantee you're going to be making some adjustments to your vision board as your vision gets to be more clarified, and as you actually manifest your dreams and your goals in your life, you're going to be wanting to take down the things that you've already created and put up the next level of what you want to bring into your life. Next, we have the internet. Okay, so majority of the time when you are creating a vision board, we hear about magazines. Pull up some magazines and get your scissors and start cutting out those images that represent your board. And I can tell you, for my first couple of boards, magazines were truly my vision board friends. However, I did find in the creation of my previous board that I wasn't finding all of the images that I really wanted to have on my board just in the magazines that I had. And I'm a magazine person, so I had quite a few. But what I was able to do for my previous board, and I will definitely be using for this one, is to use the internet. I would go online and I would type in office space, smart board, red bottoms, and I would find red bottom shoes, and I would find all of these pictures of images. And as I scroll down through, I 9 times out of 10 would find the image that was almost exactly what I had in my mind, so that it represented a true specific goal for me, and it was an image that I felt like I could put on my board. And later on, I would be able to explain if, for instance, my life coach came to my house and said, okay, I see your vision board, explain it to me. So I felt like I could find those images by utilizing the internet, and I do recommend that you do that as well, because again, you will find a wealth of images that are specific to what it is you're looking for, and it will really cut down on your vision board hassle of finding the proper images. Now, I just mentioned about having a life coach come to your, sorry, my dogs are growling, something's going on outside. Having your life coach come in and review your board. So for me, when I create my vision boards, that is one of the things that I think about. When my coach or my mentor comes to visit me and they take a look at my vision board, am I able to successfully convey my vision over to another individual? Looking at my board should not make sense to someone else because it's my vision and not their vision. However, I should be able to successfully explain what all of the images and pictures mean and how they represent my image to me. So if you're not able to do that when you're creating a vision board, then again, we're going to recommend that you go back to the drawing board and get just a tad bit clearer on what your true vision is. For today's video, I wanted to just give you some basic information and kind of, little general tidbits about what we're going to be doing over the course of the next 2 videos as I go through and take this blank slate from being blank into being an actual vision board for Jessica Bellinger and also for my company, Peace Theory Consulting, because I think for myself as a woman, it is very important to have a vision board, but also as a business owner, it is also important to have a vision board because there are still places that you want to take your business to. So this board will be a cross between my own individual goals, because I do have lots more of them, as well as a cross between my company's vision board for Peace Theory Consulting. And as we go through, I will show you how I'm going to do that. I also would recommend that you stick around as we go through so you can go through the entire process, because I'm going to be explaining different things as we go through. The images that I'm using for my individual board, how to use your board, proper display for your board, and also some other examples of boards that you could use, because a vision board may not be the best thing for you. And there are other options that you can use that will still give you the best bang, it will still be cost effective, and it will still be a cohesive tool for you to use in your vision attainment. So for now, this is Jessica Bellinger with Peace Theory Consulting signing off of this insider's look at vision board creation. And I ask you to share this video and tune in tomorrow for the next video, because we're definitely going to move a little bit deeper. Not a little bit. We're going to dive a lot deeper into vision board creation. Until then, it has been great talking with you all today. Again, share the video and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you.